Boop.
Yeah!
There we go. How you guys doing?
How you doing?
Good,
Hello.
good. Starting off the decade strong, it seems, for you, TSS. You seem hype.
Well, I'm more hype of anything because of an anime that I have binge watched for like a couple of days last week, and I want to talk about that because there's no Pokemon on right now.
We need new anime to talk about. No.
Well, and also no Yokai Watch either. So it's like, yeah, everything is
All the good
basically on
things gone.
hiatus. Well, not necessarily.
Well, we
Not
could perhaps turn this into an anime podcast. I mean,
Yeah, we
at
haven't
least
done it
something
yet,
to
have
talk
we?
about, right?
Yeah, we need to, because we need to catch up on a lot, Evie. I mean, a lot.
No, yeah, definitely. Also, hi everyone. I know it's been a while. Well, of course, a lot of things has happened from work, and just recently I have been sick. Which to the point where I lost my voice. Where me and KG unfortunately couldn't do the podcast last Saturday. So, I needed some time to rest up. But at least my voice is getting back on track. Not 100% recovered, but hey, at least it's getting there.
At least it sounds better than when I had laryngitis. I think the clip is still on there. I think the clip is still on Twitter somewhere, where
Really?
it was when I had laryngitis.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I posted that when I had laryngitis. That was day one. The day after that, I sounded like I smoked about 50 packs of cigarettes.
Damn.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's. Yeah, thankfully though, and that let that be a lesson for you folks. Do not eat Doritos when you're sick, because then that tears up your throat, and you get infected and all that shit. And since that time, I've never gotten a laryngitis again because of throat infection, because I've decided to be smart.
So with that being said, I guess it's safe to say Doritos cause laryngitis.
Actually, I sound like Pat. I sounded. The day after I had that clip happened, I sounded like Patty and Selma from The Simpsons. That's how bad my voice was.
Deep,
Oof.
man.
I was honestly going to grab me some chips, but definitely I didn't because
Yeah, you want to eat soft food.
My throat needs a break from all this food that clogs up your throat.
Yeah, meanwhile, I was too busy having a party on Saturday night to Sunday morning, because that was an experience there. Because in case, I'm pretty confident nobody really knows in the chat anyway. My little brother's birthday happened on Saturday. Well, actually,
Nice.
It was supposed to happen on the 2nd of January, but we actually postponed it till Saturday, because that was when everybody was available, and also to surprise him too. It actually came out really cool. So that was a good time overall I had with the family and friends. Got together and we got a chance to play some Jackbox Party Pack. So once again, that game is super helpful when you got a big crowd of people on this. So push the button. Great game to play during that segment, man. Loved it. But yeah, I'm glad to see, of course, you're recovering, Evie. Wishing you full recovery, of course. Hopefully everything goes well. And hopefully for you as well, TSS. Hopefully everybody's, doing a good time, having great moments and whatnot. And hopefully we can kick things off for 2020 on a high note. And I guess we should talk about some high notes, because a couple of things have actually gone down these past few days within 2020. And I guess it's, given that we have nothing to talk about, I know we're going to get into some anime really soon. Let's go talk about some of the small highlights that went down in 2020. Why don't we? So
not World War III. We're not talking about that shit. Memes we could talk about.
Oh
We're
yeah,
talking about the World War III memes.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the memes. Let's get into that. So, as you guys already know, you're excited to get drafted, TSS.
Who has a draft?
Thankfully though, I'm outside of the draft. I think the draft age is from like 18 to 26. So
Okay.
To 26. Yeah, I'm 1 year shy.
Oh, damn.
Just turned 25 the past month.
Yeah.
What was it? The FAFSA shit?
Yeah. The FAFSA. Yeah. All right. For the folks, a lot of people that are watching are college age students, and by now, and from the U.S. Now, as everybody knows, there is government assistance that you can get for college. It's called FAFSA, and on that FAFSA form for males, if you some schools, when they fill up your FAFSA, they automatically check yes for selective service. Now, however, a lot of people now, they don't understand what selective service is. Now, selective service means that yes, you can get drafted. However, if you say no, then what happens is later on in life, some government services will not be available to you. So you have to do it. And plus, it's by law. The law states that you have to do it within like 1 month of your 18th birthday, or you could delay it up until you're 26. But after that, you cannot you're not eligible for selective service anymore. That means you're fucked when it comes to some government benefits. So
yes, and that's what I had to run through when I was filling out my financial aid application. It wasn't FAFSA; it was a different form of financial aid. But yeah, they asked the same thing.
Yeah, but the memes out of it is so. I think the one that KG posted, which was the one that he retweeted or he posted to us in the chat group, where you had the Maury scene, where it's like, "You're not the father." This is like when you find out that you said yes to FAFSA.
My favorite one, honestly, outside of the FAFSA.
The black dude that's disappearing.
Yeah, he just does like the cross side and just woof. No, there are a couple of favorite ones that I loved from this whole shenanigan. One of my favorites was like the whole gender equality thing. Of course, I know, obviously, with you, Evie, given Konosuba, they've had this whole joke regarding like equality for men and women and whatnot. But somebody, there was this one tweet I saw where it was like, all women, men and women should be treated as equals, and then suddenly they talk about World War III news comes out, and then the women were like, it was all a lie, and shit. I'm like,
God.
I'm like,
there's also one about like gender change or something like that.
Oh yeah, where it's like
some weird stuff.
You can smoke about the weed to be disqualified.
Everybody's starting to become it now. Oh, shit.
And also, when you find out that in real life you can't build forts on the battlefield,
and then the people were just like in the image, just like just crouched on the floor, just like shit. Man, another one that I loved as well was like the one where it's like when you suddenly see the U.S. people hop across the border to go to Mexico, and then you see like the Mexican people just looking at it like, and I forgot what it was. The response was like, now you know how we feel, huh? Dude. Oh yeah, the Simpsons clip of World War III was also good too. It's like,
The thing is though, some people don't remember that. It's like, well, of course they don't remember it because what the original clip that had the World War III reference, like, okay, I think a person on Twitter said, or was on Facebook or somewhere, they said, but be glad the Simpsons never mentioned World War III. Yes, they did, but not in the main series. They mentioned it in Tracy Ullman's short that aired in 1987.
Yeah, this was like before this actually happened.
This was before the series happened because the series started in December of 1989. So this was a short in the Tracy Ullman show, but they did mention World War III. So it's another thing that you could do for the Simpsons. If this shit happens, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just get one image in particular that had me laughing because somebody had to go out of their way to friggin' edit this shit, and just from that alone, it just made me laugh a lot. Hold on, let me just see if I can get the image real quick here. There we go. Let me just pop this up here real quick. Hold on. And the tweet that followed along with this was absolutely great as well. I loved it. Where's this image right here where it's like...
oh, God, the fucking...
It's like how all the college kids who didn't read the fine print of the FAFSA applicant will be looking in 6 months. And they actually edit the best.
That's, yeah.
Oh shit! I love
that's what's happening. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe they'll fucking dance on the Bronx stairs and then have some random Cuban guy beat the shit out of them.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, and then that's what you get for not getting the chopped cheese, bitch. Like,
I just love it. Like, I never in my wildest dreams would think World War III, FAFSA, and for some odd reason, Hatsune Miku would be trending on the same day.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's so bizarre. Like, what a wonderful way to start off the new decade.
What the fuck did Hatsune Miku do?
She caused World War III, buddy. No, but what actually went down was apparently Hatsune Miku is going to be in Coachella. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, excuse me?
Well, Hatsune Miku's going to be in Coachella, but do you know who else is going to be in Coachella? Danny Elfman. You know what that means? Fucking Oingo Boingo, motherfucker. That's what it means. You know, this is the first time. This is the first like non-orchestral concert he has done in 25 fucking years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the last rock concert he did with Oingo Boingo was October 31st, 1995.
25 years ago?
25 years ago. Yeah, because he had to stop the rock concerts because it was damaging his hearing. But in the last few years, when he did the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in Los Angeles, he started doing Dead Man's Party with the orchestra, and he was playing the guitar with Jim Baratek. Mm-hmm. So hopefully now that this Coachella thing is going to be his first rock performance in like fucking 25 years. Yes, Danny Elfman, the same guy who composed The Simpsons. Yeah, he was the guy who was in Oingo Boingo.
Wow, I learned something new today. I did not expect that outcome, man. Holy damn.
Yeah.
I have no way. I have no way to follow up that statement.
You got no way to follow up because that was random. But that's what it is. But because you mentioned Coachella, and it's like, damn, it's like, man, you people in California, you're fucking lucky. You get to fucking watch, fucking Hatsune Miku and Danny Elfman in the same fucking weekend.
Also, that image, Evie, is absolutely remarkable. By the way, let me just get that.
Oh, the fucking Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is great.
Oh, the fucking. Just gotta get the old image from fucking FPS Doug, and it's like there's no respawn points in RL. It's like
it's like I love the other image where it's like when you realize that respawn mode has been disabled for World War III, and then they have a image of Master Chief is like, wait, that's illegal. Oh shit!
Wait, this is hardcore mode.
Sweats nervously. Oh my god. Like I love the World War III memes, man. I think they were like this. Yes, I know we are about to enter into a big crisis, possibly. I don't know. But these memes have definitely done a very solid job in soothing the mood till we actually get to World War III. But until that time comes, though, allow us to enjoy and bask on these memes until that moment arrives. So yeah. What should we follow it up with? Of course, I guess we should talk about this because I know everybody's gonna go nuts about
stuff. Well, CES is going on right now. There's a lot of interesting things. LG revealed some 4 and 8K OLEDs. Nice. Vizio is going into the.
You got some images for those, by the way?
Sure. Let me go grab some. I guess maybe they'll have it on fucking Engadget or something. I don't I don't know, probably a Nantech. Yeah, because you have some new OLEDs. Let me just see here. It's keynotes.
Alienware created a Switch competitor.
Yes, they did. They created a handheld that'll play games.
Wow, look at that! They're already miles ahead of Xbox and Sony.
Yeah, so let me get that.
Okay. Well, you get the LED things. I actually did get the image for the UFO, whatever this thing is called. That Switch mock-up thingy.
Yes.
Let me go grab that. Actually, hold on. You know what? Actually, let me go and switch up the look here real quick.
Yeah.
So we can actually do this a little bit better. Hold on, just a second, folks. I hope you guys don't mind waiting.
All right. Let's not use the fucking Verge because they suck.
As I grab pick from the Verge.
Okay, they have it. They have it on Engadget. Okay.
Okay, let me just swap it over here. There we go.
So they're going to be releasing a 8K nanocell LCD screen, but they're gonna have an OLED. They're gonna have real 8K TVs with OLEDs.
What the heck?
And it's also gonna be G-Sync, and they're all gonna be like G-Sync compatible.
Hold on, let me just get that image popped right again. Oh my god, that is actually really cool looking.
And also they're gonna be releasing, and also what's most important is LG is releasing possibly the smallest 4K TV in OLED, which is 48 inches.
Huh, isn't it usually better to have a smaller screen because like the pixel quality or whatever it is also gets compressed in the process too?
It all depends. It actually all depends. It all depends on how far you're sitting. With OLED, it doesn't really matter. I mean, with LCD, it can, but with OLED, since they're all like regular pixels, it should be better. But the thing is, though, it all depends on how far away you're going to be sitting. Like some people, they buy like an 80-inch TV, but they're only sitting about 7 feet away. So it's like that's stupid. There is a distance calculator on rtings.com that you can calculate the distance that you need to be sitting for the specific size of TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, these. But also, like I said, going also on the TVs here. Vizio is having Vizio is having OLEDs for the first time as well. Let's see if it's on Engadget. Yes, it is.
But dude, man, I am the one thing I'm shocked about the most is as we're talking about this, the new concept that Alienware is coming up with though.
Yeah,
I'm reading about this right now. It's kind of insane. Hopefully we could just take a minute to go and talk about this while you grab the next stuff. All right, so
here we go. I found the image.
All right.
For the Alienware.
Thank you, and let me go and grab that image as well. I'm assuming it's the same one as mine. Maybe it's different. But anyway, folks has mentioned like here, and I'm reading this via the PC Gamer website regarding the Alienware concept UFO. Now, what exactly is this said device? Well, just from looking at the picture, it looks like a Nintendo Switch to the identical detail. Except I will admit though that the analog stick looks disgusting. And that's just my one gripe with it so far. The analog stick looks really weird. I don't know.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the same analog nub that is on the older 8-bit DOE. Like NES 30s, which is shit. That nub is shit.
When you're trying to copy your homework, buddy, you come up with your own answers.
Also, as you notice, the A, B, X, and Y are reversed.
Yeah, you're right. Now, Alienware made a tweet out of this not so long ago where they're like, we're always pushing what's possible in the realm of gaming. Introducing our new gaming innovation, Concept UFO. Watch the official unveiling on January 7 at 10 a.m. PST. So, I guess tomorrow we're going to get more information on this.
Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, yeah.
Now, here's the thing. As of right now where it stands, they did reveal it. We do not, unfortunately, know anything about the specs in regards to the device. But we do know that it is probably going to be up there in regards to, certain high-level console level of RAM and details and whatnot with the specs anyway.
I would imagine, though, it'll probably have a Tegra X2 in it.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing. Like, see, a lot of people were saying that that's what Nintendo should have done with their Switch. Because the X2, I believe, was available at the time when the Switch was still in development or in need of it.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, the cost was too high.
Yeah, that's the thing. So now people are speculating because I'm not sure if you guys were following on with this. Apparently, as it stands right now, there is also going to be coming out a new remodeling of the Switch for mid-2020. At least this is the rumor that's going on right now. Originally, this was meant to have been released at late last year, around fall time, similar to the Switch Lite. But according to the rumors, it stated that the reason as to why they didn't release the device around the same time as the Switch Lite was so that it wouldn't butt heads with the Switch Lite, and the Switch Lite would be able to, get its own respective sales instead of having to be interfered with something else. So that was what went down, and now it seems that the device is, the new one anyway, going to be coming out sometime in mid-2020, and development for, or at least getting the thing created, is going to be released, or going to be starting sometime first quarter of this year. Now, people are stating that it is also going to be getting a little buff up on the CPU and all that. However, we don't know at this moment as to where the specs are going to lie at this segment, but I think it's safe to say that they're doing this specifically to make sure that it could still stand strong amongst at least the base Xbox, One X or the Scorpion or whatever, the Scarlet or whatever the new Series X is called.
Xbox One X. All right, so I'm gonna take over for I was gonna take over for KG here while he comes back here.
Yeah, I just realized something. Don't worry about it. It's good.
Okay, so the next topic I want to talk about is AMD completely wiping the floor with Intel again, which is kind of a very common sight these days. So today they revealed the Ryzen Threadripper 3990X, which is Ultimate, which is a 64-core CPU, 128 threads. Now, the crazy thing about this is it has a 2.9 base and a 4.3 gigahertz boost. A 4.3 gigahertz boost on a 64-core CPU. It's fucking crazy. Now, obviously, that's not going to be on all of them at once because that shit's going to drive up it's going to run hotter than the fucking sun. So, 288 megs of cache, which is humongous for people in the rendering scene. But the crazy thing is, they did the benchmarks here, and they had this put against the V-Ray render. It is 30% faster than a dual Xeon Platinum 8280, which is 56 cores and 112 threads. 2 CPUs. And that combined CPU power costed $20,000. This CPU is $4,000. And it's one socket. It's 30% faster than 2 chips that cost 5 times as much. And it's one chip. And the thing is, it's coming out next month. It's coming out 1 month time, February 7th. This is a game changer for people that are doing rendering.
How far are we talking about with this? What could be created out of this new?
Okay, let's just say this. Imagine you're Disney, right? Or your DreamWorks, and you need to render a scene. You need to render a scene in Blender or whatever, or 3D or what is it, Maya or something. 128 threads. Eat it for breakfast. You'll have full renders in no time. Especially people that are in the 3D modeling, 3D animation, and also computations, that you use in scientific stuff and computations. You need to have all of those cores and threads. This is what the people. This is the aim. It's not necessarily for servers. This is more this is for high workload, massive thread production. So, to have a processor that is faster than a dual Xeon motherboard setup that costs $20,000 and you pay $4,000 for a CPU, that's the big deal. That is crazy. It is absolutely mind-boggling that the cost savings is a no-brainer now. If you are into high-level rendering, this is your next CPU. So yeah, this is some crazy shit that people, and it runs on air. It's not like you have to. It's not like you have to get this off of liquid nitrogen to actually get the performance. You get the performance now. You get the. It's
damn.
Yeah. It's this makes and some people mentioning Stadia. Well, nobody's fucking remember that. Okay. Just think about this too. If I'll bet you Linus Tech Tips is gonna fucking take one of these CPUs and then take the virtualized setup that he has, and he could probably make 12 instances of gaming machines running at the same time, and it would still play games. It's fucking crazy. I mean, I mean, you will not have enough graphics cards to do that. But still, you can literally like make virtualized hardware and literally have like 4 people work on that same machine. And then you could have gaming. You could have 4 video cards. Fucking gaming. You could have 32 cores per VM instance, and then you'll still have the performance. So I bet you Linus Tech Tips is gonna fucking do that. He's gonna do something stupid like that, because he has tons of subs. But I'm just saying.
I mean, listen, man. To get the viewers, you got to go creative out of this, But like, okay, now that you bring that up, quick question: the pricing, I have to know. Oh, did they ever reveal the pricing for this device yet, or this hardware?
Yeah, $3,990. Yes,
oh God,
$39.90. So yeah, like I said, if you were to
$40,
$4,000.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I know, $4,000, but it performs better than $20,000 worth of CPU for Intel.
I love that one person that said about the $6,000 Mac Pro.
This will run laps around that. Then again, though, you're paying $6,000 because Apple.
Yeah, exactly. You're just paying it for the brand, really.
Yeah, I mean, you could literally make a $6,000 machine out of this. You'll take this, you'll put like 128 gigs of RAM, or 64 or 120 gigs of RAM. You put like a couple of high-end graphics cards, maybe some Vega like 5700 XTs, and put that all together. The motherboard probably cost you like $600, and there you go, $6,000 workstation. They'll eat shit for breakfast.
Damn.
Eat 3D rendering for breakfast.
I'm still also looking through, by the way, as we're going on with like all the stuff happening in CES 2020. I'm also looking at stuff here about Samsung's luxurious The Wall TV. Have you been seeing that stuff, TSS?
Well, I've been out all day, so I haven't been really seeing a lot of the things. I'm just looking at them now.
All right, so allow me to explain this whole thing while you're at it. While I get you the link, I should say. All right, so those big giant devices, monitors that you see in like sports events, like in football fields and whatnot. Those giant TV monitors. Now, I just want you to imagine that. But just imagine as if it's like a plug-and-play sort of thing where you don't really need a lot of equipment at all. You just plug the monitor and attach them bit by bit, and they adjust to fit what they need to show on screen. So, I posted a video for you right now. It's basically a bunch of smaller TVs/monitors all wired together in this simplistic plug and play that does not really require a lot of additional equipment to get them all to sync with each other. It is absolutely insane how far tech is becoming here.
Yeah, so it looks like so it's just like a basically a piecemeal panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically so it's like one of those matrix displays where you.
I just love how it looks like like a plug and play sort of thing. You just slap it in there, bam-o.
Well, I know that with the micro LEDs. They said that something like this would be possible. So I guess Samsung finally got that, because then that means that if that also is great, because if a pixel goes bad, you just have to replace one smaller panel instead of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
and hopefully it shouldn't cost that much, though.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
This technology would probably be too expensive. However, this will be great for, let's say, advertising or corporate entities where you have like maybe a display in like a train station or something, and all you have to do is if the pixels go out on it, you just have to replace one part instead of the whole thing.
I'm just looking through everything right now on this thing. It is absolutely insane. Like, apparently FedEx is also getting in on this as well with their device here that allows them to do last mile delivery. Apparently it's called Meet FedEx's same day bot Roxo, Yeah, it's like Grubhub. It does the delivery for you in like a machine. I don't know how that's gonna work because people are gonna swipe that shit clean. But
Bear back.
Alrighty.
And AMD had also announced the new RX 5600 XT, which is going to compete with the NVIDIA 1660 Ti. It has better performance in 1080p than the 1660 Ti.
Dang.
And it's $279. And it is crazy looking at the benchmarks. So now we have AMD with a Vega card, or sorry, not the Vega. It's not. I keep calling it the Vega, but it's not. It's the Navi card that will compete with the NVIDIA. So, yeah, you have 36 compute units, 1375 megahertz game clock, 1560 boost clock, and 6 gigs of DDR6 RAM.
Yeah.
So yes, so if you're looking for a new graphics card, you might want to look at the 5600 XT. It's coming out on the 21st of this month.
So soon, man. It's crazy.
Mhm.
All right, so I know people are going to want us to talk about this as well, given that this is also connected to gaming. But in the event that also went down that revealed so many different, unique contraptions and whatnot, the PlayStation and Sony decided to go and, unleash to the world their logo for PlayStation 5. Like, literally, that's it. They did their logo. There you go, folks. If you guys wanted to see it, there it is, right there, presenting the PS5 logo.
Which is basically the cheapest shit that they could have ever done, because it looks exactly like the PS4 logo. They changed the 5. Looks like somebody photoshopped the 5 on there.
Yeah, now literally it's the 2, but like flipped. Like if you see the 2, it's literally flipped just to do the 5 there. That's crazy. But they did reveal some slight little features that are also going to be in it as well. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to go and break it down a little bit for those who are fans of Sony and are interested to see the details that the PlayStation 5 is planned in, coming equipped with. So for starters, let's just break things down for the console in general. For PlayStation 4, 106 million units have been sold of the PlayStation 4 system. 1.15 billion PlayStation 4 games have been sold. 5 million VR units are sold. 103 million monthly active users. And 38.8 million PlayStation Plus subscribers. Now, with that being said, let's take a look into some of the features that the PlayStation 5 is planned in, coming equipped with. For starters, it will come equipped with 3D audio sound, haptics/adaptive triggers, ultra high speed SSD, hardware based ray tracing, and ultra HD Blu-ray. Now it says here that Sony will be revealing more information about the PlayStation 5 in the coming months ahead, E3, and that's really it. So in case you're wondering, and
that pretty much proves that they're going to be using Navi.
Mm-hmm.
Because Navi's AMD's Navi platform has ray tracing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It didn't say anything about 8K, by the way, to the one that was asking, Joey and Rob. So I have no idea what the hell 3D audio sound is. I'm not much of a tech guy for that sort of thing. TSS, by any chance, do you know what that refers to?
The only thing that I could think of right now is maybe it's going to be like Dolby Atmos or something similar. They probably didn't reveal that yet. It's basically going to be like you'll have depth and sound. Probably will support like Dolby Atmos. A lot of Dolby Atmos stuff is coming out now, including the stuff from Amazon, the Fire Stick that's integrated into a soundbar that supports Dolby Atmos. Now, they don't have the Dolby license yet, so they're probably working on that. So probably that's why they couldn't announce it.
Yeah, probably still something working behind the scenes.
Right.
Somebody also
however,
mentioned that 3D audio is also could be like HD rumble of sound. You know, like maybe for a rumble feature for your controller. Now it might be at a much higher level.
Yeah, it could be. It could be built into the controller too.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we won't know until that's later. Now, Microsoft, on the other hand, with their Xbox Series X, they actually revealed the specific ports that are on the system.
And I guess let's get into it then. Why don't we?
Yeah, so I can see on one of the close-ups here. So I can see here going from top to bottom because I have the picture right here.
All right, and also let me also put it here for those to watch as well.
Yeah, so from top to bottom, you have a gigabit Ethernet, obviously. You have spit up out, so that's optical audio out. You have an infrared out, so they're going to be using some. God, they can fucking use connect or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. Some sort of infrared out. That's probably for the IR blaster, for like your TV and stuff. You have two USB 3, probably 3.1 ports because these have to be newer.
Yeah, I'm assuming like the USB-C ports, yeah, kind of thing.
No, then they're not USB-C ports. Well, they're not USB-C ports on the front. Probably they're on the back.
Yeah, I'm looking at the back angle for this one. Because they also have some in the back. In the image I have presented here, there is some in the back there.
Yeah, so, wait a minute. Hold on. Then what the fuck am I seeing here? Maybe that's a different model?
That could be the case. What I got here is to showcase what's presented on this image, TSS. 2 HDMI ports.
Yeah, one in, one out.
Yeah.
You have 2 USB-Cs, Type Cs, probably 3.2. Mm-hmm. You have the SPDIF, and then you have the Ethernet.
Yes. And then, of course, the power thing down below.
Yeah, the built-in power supply, the Mickey Mouse plug, as I like to call it. Now another screenshot that I'm seeing, another shot that I'm seeing here, it has 2 full-size USBs and IR out. So probably, maybe, but then again, though, why the fuck would you want to put an Ethernet jack on both sides? That doesn't make sense. So probably it's probably different models.
Also, I'm just looking through this right now. Microsoft came out with a response to this whole thing. It says here, Microsoft is saying that AMD's images of the Series X that show the ports is not accurate. Statement attached. The Xbox Series X imagery used during the AMD CES press conference was not sourced from Microsoft and does not accurately represent the design or features of the upcoming console. They were taken from turbosquid.com.
Okay. Well, let's see which one's right then, because I want to see.
No, there is none available right now. That's the thing. What you saw is something that was completely taken from some website called TurboSquid, and
so it was a fake.
AMD,
okay, so it was a fake render.
Yeah, and AMD decided to use it for their presentation in regards to the Series X, and that is a big whoops right there. All right.
Talk about being debated.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, poor AMD. They got themselves debated real hard.
Well, it's not like this. It's not like other companies haven't been done before.
Oh hell no, this ain't gonna be the first, and it sure as hell ain't gonna be the last. Now, with that being said, though, I want to wrap things up for our little tech talk and gaming stuff, because I'm seeing more tech things here, but I honestly just want the day to pass by just for more information to come out. I just really wanted to talk about some of the more beefier, higher quality content that's been revealed so far. So let me go and just talk about one last thing with you, Evie, because this is something I think both of us can relate to a little bit, given our history into it. But go on.
Yeah, but actually, before we get into that, I do want to say that for those of you who are looking for a video editing program, and for those of you who have Steam, the Vegas Pro Editor 14 is on sale right now on Steam for $55.78, I believe. But I downloaded it. I'm actually looking forward. I'm actually looking forward to using this and see what kind of random shenanigans that I'll come up with. Because one of the few things I've always been interested in making was of course memes, and of course using this feature.
Now, by the way, the newest version of Vegas right now is 17.
17. Okay.
I only have what,
the
15, 14? I don't even. No, 13. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
because-
to. I have to see what version that I bought because I remember buying it off of I think it was Humble Bundle.
Yeah, they had like a bundle sale with like various other things, but it's like I only just care about the actual rendering device. I don't care about this audio
Yeah, actually,
thingamabom.
you know what's funny, Evie? That's the same one that
Yeah.
I bought, and I bought it from the Humble Bundle for 20.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about.
It was like 20. It was like $20.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. I want to say. Yeah, I remember you telling me that before.
Yeah, that was also when I think it was the year after TSS told me about it, was when then I saw the Humble Bundle come back again, and that's when I bought Vegas then and there, and it became my useful rendering device for my PC, because I sadly still to this day don't have a ScreenFlow replica, and that hurts my heart. Yeah, I need my ScreenFlow for
I only
PC,
bought
man.
it because it was $20 back then. But the thing is, though, I'm a Premiere guy, so I like the workflow of Premiere, even though I have Vegas.
Yeah. You can never have too many rendering devices or rendering options, I guess you could say.
Yeah, non-linear video editors. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you don't have any video editors, definitely Vegas is one of the best. Also, DaVinci Resolve, because that's also a thing. But the thing is, though, Premiere now is I don't like CC, because then you have to pay for it, and it's like, well, I mean, you have to pay a monthly fee for it instead of buying it outright. Because if I had the option to buy it outright, I would, because it does help. But I'm just saying that if you don't have a video editor, Vegas is pretty decent if it doesn't crash. So
but anyways, for those of you guys who have Steam, have the money for it, $55 for the Vegas Pro Editor 14. Definitely keep that in mind, you guys.
Yeah, if you want to become a content creator, this is definitely the must, I guess. Now,
all right, so now we can move on.
All right, then. So, Evie, this to me was the biggest shocker of 2020 so far, at least as I mentioned, to me, because I'm pretty confident nobody saw this announcement coming. And the reason why I wanted to talk with you specifically is because, well, we kind of share a little bit of this game that we're going to be talking about right now, as we've actually done a playthrough of this game a little while back, and also did another version of a playthrough on this one via the mod edition of A Brand New Day. So, what exactly is it? Well, it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, Doki Doki is for some reason getting DLC of some form in the distant future. This, to me, is one of the most shocking announcements that we've probably received this year. I have no words in regards to this. This is a shocker to me. So, Dan Salvato on Twitter has come out and talked a little bit about the new decade, and he says, "This will be the year I reclaim my happiness so I can deliver it to others. My goal is to fully return to doing things I enjoy, such as making games. First releasing new DDLC content, not a sequel, then blowing the dust off my next original VN, which stands for visual novel, which has been on hold for 2 years." DDLC is getting content. Now they're not just going to delete your game files. No, they're going to go straight to the goddamn motherboard and delete every single shit imaginable out of your PC to make it unplayable at that moment, man. What do you think about this, Evie? You know, given your history with Doki Doki and the fact that out of the blue, just Dan Salvato comes out of nowhere and announces a DLC of some sort for Doki.
Well, at least we now know at least we know Monica is involved in this whole World War III shenanigans.
First it was Hatsune Miku, then it was Monica. Who's next?
Yeah, but I agree with you on this. This just came out of complete nowhere. That Dan Salvato decided to wake up one day on this random day in 2020. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna get back to doing Doki Doki content, and I'm gonna provide every one of you with some DLC. I was like, wait, what? Wait, where did this come from?
Free DLC too, I would presume, given Doki Doki is
yeah. Well, yeah. I think it would be free.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think this is all because, in 2018, I was the only one that didn't make it to New York. Last year, I came to Anime NYC 2019. You finally got the 4 Infinity Stones, and now we get this.
Hell yeah, we actually got everybody to NYC for Doki Doki, even if everybody didn't show up at the same year. Everybody still physically showed up in the same area. And now, soon after that, somehow the stars have aligned, and we have been blessed with Dan Salvato's tweet of, oh, by the way, we're making some DDLC content here. So, with that being said, though, where's the end game for this? Like, is this next DDLC content that's coming out, where could this lie? Like, what could they do with this DLC to make it...
That is a good question.
Just like something that could surpass what the original has done. I mean, that is an incredible thing to achieve. I mean, DDLC on its own did so much video game wise, surprisingly, with its shocking twist of revelations that the game has done, So what could the DLC do to surpass what the original has already achieved?
I would want to say that they could actually expand upon the school festival, perhaps.
Oh, dude, we could finally see the school festival.
Mm-hmm. And who knows? Maybe we'll finally get an expansion of our harem.
Yeah, like I would genuinely love a happy ending for everybody. I know that's not gonna happen because Monica's the only one who knows the truth. But like, it would be nice if she could like twist it around to where everybody could still get some form of a happy ending. I don't know how that will work.
That would be nice, yeah. And also, I just want to see what sorts of other, shits and other crazy shenanigans that this game will pull off that'll fuck up your mind.
Dude, I don't even think Tyrone recovered from that. The Sayori revelation that went down. But like, I can't wait to get back at this again, and hopefully we can get the squad back again to redo the original Doki Doki playthrough in time for the Doki Doki Literature Club, DLC event that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So don't leave us hanging, Salvato. Drop the DLC whenever you get the chance.
Yeah, man. And well, first of all, let us know when it's coming, and then that way we can prepare for the event that when it does come, we'll all be ready for that moment. So, folks, I guess it's safe to say sometime in 2020. We are returning back into the world of Doki Doki. I never thought I'd get to say that in the new decade, but here we are.
Season 2 confirmed.
Wow. Of all the Season 2s to happen for our channel, it's Doki of all things, man. So let's continue on then. I guess now with all the video game tech talk and whatnot that have now finally, been put away and released and whatnot. Anime. Let's talk about the animes, because I am surprised that all three of us here in this call for tonight actually have something anime-wise that they want to talk about. Now, we're going to do our best to try to cover as much as possible. I'm pretty confident we're going to save some things for other podcast events, but we'll do our best to tackle particular ones that never would ever fit in an actual anime edition podcast.
We completely understand that we missed out on a lot, first of all.
Yeah.
I know we haven't done anime podcast in a while, so we're going to have to do this in separate podcasts because we do have a lot to talk about.
A lot.
Mucho.
All right, so I guess with that being said, I know TSS, you had something you wanted to talk about regarding an anime in particular that you've watched already at this moment.
Yeah. First of all, let me just go and check out this dill pickle thing.
Pop Team Epic Director Jun
Aoki. Yeah. Jun Aoki helms TV anime Gal and Dinosaur. And what the fuck is that? That what the fuck is this? The modern Gumby? Like what the fuck is this shit?
I am Gumby.
Toy Story the anime.
Toy Story.
No.
Well, let me just present this picture for everybody in the thing. Oh my god, that image is small. Let me just get see. Okay, so apparently this is a thing. I have no idea how to react to this, but other than well, that's something.
Carol and Dinosaur.
Gal and
No, Garu, and
No,
girl, and a
Gyaru or
dinosaur.
whatever it is.
No, it's
Garu,
yeah,
girl.
Gyaru.
Mhm.
It's not Garu, it's Gyaru. That's fucking weird.
I
And
love it
now,
already,
spring,
though.
I see.
It's made by it seems to be worked alongside the folks from Pop Team Epic, and that already was a master.
It's Gyaru to Kyoryu. It's Gal and a dinosaur.
It's a gal and a dinosaur in spring 2020, done by the Pop Team Epic director. What
Yeah,
more could you
fucked up
ask
his
for?
mind is. So you know how fucked up his mind is, so it's gonna like random.
This is gonna be one of the more underrated anime of 2020. I guarantee you that's what's gonna go down, man.
So we have
If
Pop
Japanese people took drugs and then decided to make something that looks like Robot Chicken, that's what it will look like.
And they did a good
So we
job.
got Pop Team Epic that broke into the meme world of anime on that year, and now we're getting this for 2020. This feels.
Oh,
meme
and you know what
potential.
that means? I'm gonna be seeing this shit everywhere in Akiba. That's
Pretty
the
much.
problem. That's the thing. I'm gonna go like walking down there, and I'm just gonna see a giant advertisement. It's like, what the fuck am I in? Actually, I'll be able to watch that. It's like, oh my god.
I just realized
Oh.
that the dinosaur is eating cup noodles.
Life of a college
Oh,
student, I see.
Yeah, and watch him do like a collab with Family Mart or something.
The winter
Fucking
anime
Sailor Man.
season doesn't look very good. Hey, how dare you say that when Nekoparo's coming out this season, man? Don't you dare disrespect winter anime like that, buddy.
Well, I'll talk about that into further detail, but TSS, your
Yeah.
anime that you've been binging lately.
Yes, that's right. So I have been binge watching, and it was by total accident. Mairimashita, Iruma-kun. So
Wait, that
I
sounds
actually-
familiar.
yes, yeah. Mairimashita. Yeah.
Welcome to Demon School.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
That's
the
the one.
thing about it. Yeah, the thing about it
Really?
is though is that yes, because I accidentally stumbled upon it while channel surfing on Japanese TV, and then I
Mhm.
watched like episodes 8 through 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, "Wow, this is really fucking good. I should watch the first 7.5 episodes." Now the thing is though, I have to say that I was burnt out for school anime for a long time.
Yeah, I was
This
gonna
was the
say.
first, but this was the first time that I actually enjoyed this because of the characters, but also a lot of demon puns and just randomness.
Yeah, it is. It can be a little bit random at times.
Also-
but I
also
guess that's
the-
where it gets
also-
its charm.
Also and I also want to comment on the opening as well by Da Pump, Magical Bobby Rent. First of all, whoever mastered that song should be fucking burned in a fire. Because the problem is when you have 95% of the song clipping, that's no good. That's above 0 dB. When I ran replay gain on the track in Fubar, the value went down to -12. That's bad. That's really bad. It's a catchy song, but that's what it is. But it's but I don't know. But what's about this is that during the anime, I think it was God. The problem is a lot of these names are like Latin, so it's like you try to pronounce them, and you're like you twist your tongue. but anyway, they actually make a reference, and I didn't even know that until it happened, where they reference a movie called Lucas that was made in 1986 because it's called I think it's Tokimeki, not Tokimeki, fucking what is it? I know if I write Lucas movie in the wiki and then go to Japanese, it'll have the name. Yeah, Hatsukoi. It's Hatsukoi Memory. So it's basically a manga. Well, the romantic comedy like film drama It was written in the mid 1980s. It's funny because it's about a intelligent and nerdy 14-year-old high school student who becomes acquainted with a girl and then then is befriended by another person. So an attractive older girl. So it's like, yeah. So that specific scene in that anime is actually based off of Lucas, but there's also some other things about that too. So I would say that this anime was inspired partially by that, but to be honest, what really attracted me to the series was the fact that, you know, random things were just happening. I mean, you have Clara just fucking hitting people with fucking vending machines and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah.
She dropped a fucking vending machine on people.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's my kind of comedy. I want to watch it now.
Yeah. But then you also have shit like dodgeball.
Yep.
And weird and other weird shit like Iruma accidentally cutting. Well, he sees that in one of the classes he gets dropped into like a bird's nest and sees like the baby demon bird like hurt, and then obviously he can't communicate to him. So what he does is he cuts his hand, and then the blood goes into that cut of the bird, and then it heals. And it's just random, man. It's like some like really random shit, and you have Clara is the airhead.
Yeah.
And Azu is the guy who challenges Iruma at the beginning, because basically, okay, so for the people who haven't watched it, the basic premise is this: Iruma is a 14-year-old kid who we see he's working on a fish boat. And then
Deku.
Yeah. Well, some people say the blue Deku, right?
It does look like a blue Deku.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is this.
I watched the first
episode. The backstory is he's working on this boat, and all of a sudden a storm hits, and then all like tuna start falling on him. Now he has an ability where he can just like dodge out of the way of everything. And then what happens is you see a couple of tuna just fall to him, and all of a sudden you just see cut out, and then a demon just freaking comes in and fucking sells him off, takes him to the demon world, and basically makes him understand a demon language and all that stuff. Basically makes him his own grandson.
Yeah.
And then that's when it becomes like all fucking weird, because that demon guy, he fucking
he really wants a grandchild, apparently.
Yeah, and he's like freaking and he turns like all chibi and shit, all nice, and like, what the fuck is this shit? And then you know, and the thing is though, he's the chairman at the fucking school.
Oh, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help. And then what he does is at the opening ceremony, Iruma-kun is given a freaking a thing to read, but apparently it's a list of forbidden spells. And if he would have read any of those spells wrong, he would have exploded.
What?
Yeah. And then Azu comes out. He's a guy, a very uppity guy, dressed to the nines. He challenges him to a duel, and this guy goes at him for 20 minutes, can't hit him because he keeps on avoiding him. And then he finally tries to attack him using like a blade, like a fire blade. He misses, and then what Iruma does is he fucking German suplexes his ass. So, Suplex City. And then he ends up in the school newspaper, and then the word gets out, and then there's other happenings that happen. Then he meets Clara, who's like this green-haired girl who's an airhead.
Who you see right there on the screen right now?
Yeah, I love the character designs, I must say.
It's really fucking funny. It is absolutely fucking funny. All the characters.
And it really is rare for me to see you go like this fanning, like getting fanned over, in anime, like, because we rarely hear you in anime a lot in a lot of our discussions. You normally tend to like go for the more old school anime that tends to have already existed for a couple of years now. So to hear you talk a little bit about some of the more modern releases, it really tells me that this must be really good if it got your attention.
Yeah, it got my attention because it's just it's also the structure.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see, just have them go through like different teachers and stuff, but also it kind of bridges the gap between evil and also, like I said, the evil puns are crazy because the tea that they drink is called they call it matcha. So matcha is green tea, but the problem is they're using the kanji for demon, so it's like demon tea matcha. And then there's also some other weird puns. Like I said, it's just for me it's just a very uplifting anime. It's like it can get dark. It gets dark really fucking fast, but then it gets fucking just comedy. You get the humor. You get the humor in with that too. You get really like dark demonic shit, and then you just get the crazy shit. So you have in effect it's kind of like old school Simpsons where they have the kind of like the triple layered jokes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have that kind of the transition, and just to see some of the and you have characters that either break tension or turn it dark really quick. So it's an anime that wow, it's probably one of the best anime that I've seen in the last 10 years.
Damn.
Really?
Personally for me, yeah, because to see an anime like this actually appeal to me. And by the way, folks, I know that I've read some around in some forums about this, and it's like, oh, there's like no fan service. You have to remember this. Okay, I'm looking at both perspectives because Crunchyroll is also releasing a dubbed version of this as well. The dubbed script is translated more like for a teenager and adults. The thing is, though, Iruma-kun is being aired on NHK Itele. So that's, that's telling. That's telling you that they're not going to go too crazy with that.
You can't.
You can't. It's an educational channel. So, but the funny thing is, you have shit like this, airing on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not getting anime titty, but instead you're getting a man chopping his hand off to cure a bird with its blood, and I'm like, okay, so we're not gonna do one thing, but we're definitely gonna go grotesque because it still follows the guideline, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have some of these, and also by the way, the other key point to this plot is that if the people in the school figure out that Iruma's a human, they eat humans. And the funny thing is, in the freaking school song, they say that how delicious humans are.
Oh yeah.
Yes, like, yeah, that's. But the
Poor
funny
kid,
but the funny,
holy shit.
yeah, and like I said, it gets really deep. It's a really deep story. It's basically the whole goal. The other goal is, so the butler tells Iruma that if he gets a high enough rank in the school, he can go back to Earth. But the funny thing is, during that first, it was in I think episode 4 or whatever, where the butler tells him this, but then he remembers that back on Earth he was treated like shit. But the thing is, though, Iruma's character is a kind of character that cannot say no.
I was going to bring that up.
Oh, yeah. So he's yes man.
Yeah, because basically, if you say one of the magical phrases, he cannot resist helping out or doing something.
Yeah, he can't turn out a request. I believe as long as you say please or something like that.
Yeah, some variation of like please or help me or something like that. Yeah. Then he automatically does it. Now, the crazy thing is, you'll have a lot of these like very brash characters, but then when they get around Iruma, it's like they completely do a 180, and it's fucking crazy.
Especially when you get to see him interact with the school president.
Yes, yeah, the Incho, and then the Kaicho, and the thing is like it's like the senpai. Now the thing about that is now this is one of the funniest things about the series, and that is, well, she has a secret stash of like the Hatsukoi Memory manga that's obviously looked like a real manga, but it's obviously switched around and stuff. She has like 300 something volumes. And then she notices that Iruma is a human being. It's like, oh, he can read the human language. And then she pulls him into the office, and then she says, start reading aloud for me. Because I can't read it. and it gets fucking funny. Just the reaction as he's reading it. And it's just a cool... I mean, there are so many cool plot devices in this anime that's very deep. That it's a breath of fresh air. Because it's like, okay, I'll say this right now. I don't watch My Hero because I think the whole overproduction shit, that's too mainstream. But shit like this is basic, but it's very unique to the very unique plot twists and very unique scenes that are in it, and every character is very unique. It's not like this cookie cutter stuff going on. There's a lot of character diversity in this series, and they all complement each other. Because you basically have like a 4-way love quadrilateral kind of relationship thing going on. It's fucked up. It is severely fucked up, but I like it.
He likes the messed up shit, guys. Run.
But hey, I can say that this is the first anime that I have binged in like a day and a half to catch up until now. Since probably like Time Bokan or fucking or Yadaman like a couple of years ago when I decided to binge watch those old series.
Yeah.
Because I'm not bored by it. It gets my attention. It makes me want to watch more of it.
Did they ever confirm that it's getting a new season anytime soon?
Well,
I don't think so.
I don't think so because it's only going to have 24 episodes.
Oh, okay, so it's only in like what, 12, 13 right now?
Yeah, it's up to 14,
that's about right.
14 right now.
Okay.
Okay, well at least you got 10 more episodes of good stuff then.
Because unlike other anime, it actually aired this week.
Ah, okay. See, that's what confused me, because I know some anime are off during this week, given, the New Year shift and whatnot.
Yeah, but this one actually aired this week, so...
Alright, that's good.
It airs on Saturday evenings at like 5 p.m.
Oh man, Saturdays were stacked the last season, man. I mean, yeah, like, we never learned which, woo, boy, that finale right there. My Hero, what else was there?
My Hero, of course.
Oh, Food Wars is Friday, I think. One Piece as well.
Yeah, One Piece.
Yeah, there was good shit. I just don't remember it, honestly.
not having a Friday anime, well, Yokai Watch Jam. That's your Friday anime.
There you go. You got your anime fix there, buddy. Alright, so... I guess because we're gonna probably save our anime reviews for like the next actual anime edition podcast we're gonna have like sometime in the future. Evie, I know this is probably the only and probably the perfect opportunity for us to kind of go and take some time to talk about the new season of anime.
Oh yeah, new decade, new year. And with that, new anime.
Exactly. So, what do you say we get into it then? Why don't we go and talk a little bit about some of the anime from 2020, read some of the synopsis, and maybe even give a recommendation or even try to see if we should go and give it a watch.
Does Reddit still make that fucking calendar thing? I love that.
I have no idea, man.
Okay, if anybody remembers back in the day, I think it used to be on like Imager or some shit. They used to make like They used to make like a poster of like all the anime that are coming out in that quarter. Do people still make that? I want to see it.
I know where I'm going right now for this stuff. In case you're wondering, I am looking through this via the myanimelist.net site.
Right, but I know that people used to make like one like big image of like everything that's going to be out
in that
with the synopsis.
Yeah,
the synopsis of that. I now remember it used to be on Imager a long time ago.
I don't know. Maybe the person or the group who were responsible for that just stopped, I guess. But
yeah,
we don't know. I haven't really followed up on it ever since I shifted into the My Anime List. So let's take this opportunity to go and take a look at some of the My Anime List. Why don't we? I think we should.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting to talk about this.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Because I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what the hell to watch during this season, man. Like, I am completely lost in this moment. Hold on, let me just turn this out real quick as well. There we go. Because I have no idea. Like I mentioned, I have absolutely no idea what it is I should watch for this season. I am completely at a loss. I need some help. So, the chat box that we got going on right here, buddy, let's go get help from them. And work together in trying to find an anime for us to watch during this season. So, what do you say, buddy?
Yeah, of course. So, straight out the bat, I haven't watched this anime yet, but I'm pretty sure you have, KG. But, starting next Tuesday, we are getting our second season of Isekai Quartet.
Oh, dude, yes, I see it right down here. Okay, first of all, the first season of Isekai Quartet, it generally was a really good one just because it kind of tries to focus on, these 4 different series and merging them together and creating some of the more comedic and yet entertaining aspects of each individual series and making something fun out of it, man. And the second season, of course, I'm pretty confident a lot of people are going to jump into this one because a new member decides to join the crew this time around. Who is it?
A new challenger or challengers approach.
Yep, and that is in regards to the wonderful world of Shield Hero. That's right. Naofumi, Raftalia, and Fido are going to be joining the Isekai Quartet squad in this second season. I don't think we got any confirmation of any other characters joining. I think it's literally just them. But for the man responsible for managing to successfully get all 5 series to work together for Isekai Quartet 2, that is incredible. Like, you gotta understand how tough it must be for one man and his crew, his studio, to get the licensing rights to use these individual characters, get their respective voice actors and everything to create what could be the Avengers anime. As somebody in the chat said, it is absolutely mind-blowing. So from that aspect alone, it is something worth watching for. And now getting the Shield Hero joining in on the mix, I think more people are going to definitely tune in to this series. And I hope people get a good time out of it. I will say the first season definitely did a good job. And let's hope the second one will do better and surpass what the first season did. So I also want to take an opportunity to talk about something that really shocked me because I'm not really seeing it here at all. Maybe you might see it. I'm not seeing isekai shows slapped anywhere here.
Well, actually, this could be an isekai, and it's called Infinite Dendrogram, which honestly I'm not too interested in. I'm not too familiar with.
Oh God, is this gonna be my new my new horrible one?
I don't know.
Yeah, oh dude, listen man, I haven't recovered from that anime. I have not.
Oof.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the one which we should not speak of.
Yeah, a fucking barfum girl shit. Dry humping piece of shit anime. Oh my God, that anime pissed me off more than it should have, buddy. Yeah,
Okay.
that anime. 10 out of 10. Shut the hell up with the one with the cheating magician. Yeah, you got it right, buddy.
Oh
Isekai
boy.
cheat magician. Just speaking its name already gives me hurls. Alright, so I'm just looking through this list here. What recommendations do you got going on, Evie?
I have one in mind already. So, and TSS might be familiar with this anime, simply because it was presented at the Crunchyroll panel, and that anime that I'm referring to is called Somali to Mori no Kami-sama, or Somali and the Forest Spirit. TSS, does that ring a bell by any chance?
Oh no, we lost the lad.
Oh no, poor boy.
Oh no. So you called it Somali Tomori no Kami-sama, or maybe our Japanese was so bad we knocked out TSS from our bad pronunciation of Japanese language.
Jesus.
Okay, but let's read the synopsis then, why don't we? So,
Yeah.
Go right ahead, Evie.
Well, actually, Kira, since my voice is still.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, don't worry. I got you then. All right. The world is ruled by spirits, goblins, and all manner of strange creatures. Human beings are persecuted to the very point of extinction. One day, a golem and a lone human girl meet. This is a record of the pair. One a member of a ruined race, the other a watchman of the forest. It tells of their travel together and of the bond between father and daughter. And according to what I'm seeing down here, it's already been released just 3 days ago.
Yeah, I believe the first episode has been released.
Huh, interesting.
Which I haven't watched the first episode yet, though. In the Crunchyroll panel, we did get introduced to this anime, and just by looking at the trailer, the concept around it, the characters that we were introduced, it looked very interesting. So I wanted to take a look at it by the time it dropped, and we're here, and I might have to take a look at the first episode when I get the chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go by that 3-episode rule just to see if it does succeed in capturing my attention.
Yeah.
So let's hope it does. So I'm loving the design so far. From what I'm seeing here, it looks pretty unique. And it's also a slice of life too. That's another thing that caught me off guard just reading through there. It says a slice of life fantasy adventure series. Anything with slice of life is always going to be something that I absolutely love, man. So just from that alone, I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and the studio, Stage Light, they're the same studios that they helped produce the Fairy Tail anime. For those of you wondering.
Wait. Which Fairy Tail are we talking about? Are we talking about pre-Fairy Tail or that really awkward final season Fairy Tail?
No. Of the Fairy Tail, the one with Not Soon Happy.
Hold on. I gotta check on this, guys. Hold on. Let me just take a second to see this. Okay, yeah, it is that. And also Log Horizon, Hellsing Ultimate. Alright, because the only reason why I said that, Evie, is because the final season of Fairy Tail was like a slideshow, man. I'm talking about horrific slideshow. That's why I was a little concerned about that. But it seems like everything should hopefully be fine. We'll probably figure it out eventually as we watch the first episode, and we'll work from there.
Right.
All right, then.
And let's go ahead.
No, I was going to say, here's my recommendation. Obviously, I have to recommend this. I've talked about it for goddamn weeks now. Nekopara. Yeah, that's getting an anime. I'm still shook to this day that the fact that these Neko Cats actually got an anime. Fun fact, they actually did get an OVA prior to the Nekopara TV series. I am super interested to see how this series is going to handle it. It's a bit of a comedy / romance. And if you played the R18 version of Nekopara, which is not on the Switch or the PS4, obviously, you'll see a lot of really R18 content there. I highly doubt they're going to actually implement that into this TV series. I mean, kind of, it's safe to say. But the only thing I'm asking for with this TV series is I really would love to see like a original storyline that doesn't actually connect to the 3 games that are out right now. I would love to see an original storyline that maybe takes place after the events of the original 3 games and continues to further expand the world of Nekopara. You know, we don't need to see repeats of everything that we've already journeyed through so far. Let us experience now what happens after the 3 volumes and where they intend to go with the storyline there. And it seems like they will, because there's like this one green character here that we don't really see in the games, or at least that I'm aware of anyway. So maybe this could take place after the events of the Volume 3 release. Not so certain, but I guess when the episode comes out on January 9th, we'll find the answers then. So,
right, which I was going to ask. Since you do want this to take place following the 3 volumes or chapters of Nekopara,
it's volumes because they're their own individual games.
Okay, like I just hope the anime does a good job in helping the viewers understand some of these characters without having to play the games, you know?
Yeah, like maybe like a quick synopsis. There really isn't that much to go into it. I will say probably Volume 3 might have a little bit more of an interesting turn around for the characters, specifically with 2. I won't spoil who. If you played the games, you'll know who, but the other characters, they're more of the typical, it's chocolate, vanilla, maple, cinnamon. I'm trying to remember everybody's name off the top of my head. Man, it's hard to remember when I don't have it on me. Who else was there? I'm trying to remember all of them. Come on, use your noggin. Coconut, yeah. And who else was the last girl? I know I'm missing one last girl. I know there's the other one in the back. That's the MC's sister, but that's not. I already mentioned Maple. It's shit. It's always the little one I can't remember. Like it's everybody else I can remember, but it's not the little one. Which is funny because she's like the oldest or one of the oldest cats, but she's like the littlest of the bunch, unfortunately. Ah, well, I'll probably remember her name like sometime at 2 a.m. in the morning, given my track record. I'll wake up and be like, it was her! But yeah, Hazel, was it? Yeah, probably was Hazel. I think it might have been the case. Hazelnut or something, I'm not sure, but it was something like that. So yeah, please, give Nekopara a shot. I hope the animation is really good for this series. It is being produced by Felix Film, which I don't know much of their track record, so let me go give a look in their... They're
new. I've already taken a look at them.
Oh, wait, they specifically No, they did the Nekopara OVA. Okay, we're in good hands. We're in good hands then. We are in good hands right there. I'm already excited for this. That makes me happy. Yeah, as I mentioned before, they did an OVA for this series. So, yeah, knowing that they're going to be the ones to work on the TV series, I feel like we have some good things to look forward to with the TV series now. All right, very happy now.
All right.
Let's move on. Let's take a look. Now, Heya Camp was another series I hear a lot of people tell me to give a shot as well.
Well, I already looked at the first episode. It's only like very short episodes. I'm talking about like 3-minute episodes.
Really? There isn't like a full-on 20-minute episode or something?
No. This is different. The actual second season doesn't have a confirmed release date. These are like three-minute episodes that take place in school, not like with these girls going outdoors and doing some camping activities.
Yeah. So this is just more of like a what if scenario kind of thing, I guess. Like what they do outside of that stuff. But I think you have to watch another series in particular before you jump into this one, if I'm correct.
It's called I believe Yuru Camp. Yeah. It's a great anime. I definitely do recommend this, especially if if you're like an outdoorsy kind of person, someone who enjoys some sceneries and just enjoys camping in general, even if you've never gone out camping, I think that you get a good kick out of Yuru Camp. It just feels like this cozy anime on every episode, and you also and some of these characters are just really enjoyable to just getting to know better as each episode progresses. So it's a great anime, KG. I definitely recommend Yuru Camp when you get the chance.
Yeah, alright, so I'll have to give that a watch before I get into Heya Camp. But apparently Heya Camp is like a 3-minute episode kind of thing, so...
Take it like 3-minute filler episodes.
Oh, okay. It's like we couldn't fit this into the actual episode, so let's just slap it into its own side sort of thing. Yeah, that would explain why it says year 2055 then in regards to when they released the episodes.
I see a Science Sorrow anime.
Mm-hmm. Oh, TSS, I hear you're back.
Yay.
Do you remember one of the animes that was showcased on the Crunchyroll panel on Anime NYC? It was called Somali and the Forest Spirits.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was letting KG know that well, it's actually released. The first episode was already released. I was just letting him know that it's one anime that I would take a look at.
Kami-sama. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because like you got a chance to see some of the concept art, I'm assuming, and probably the trailer for it.
And the trailer.
The trailer.
What did you think about it? Like, just from the trailer alone, did it entice you to kind of give this a shot, or was it just not maybe your kind of thing?
It's not my kind of thing because, well, I'm already being like shot up the ass with demon shit. So one
at a time.
Yeah, it's like taking the suppository. So the next thing that actually caught my eye down there was that Science Saru project, which is interesting.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Where is that
at? One more down. It's Eizo ken ni wa te o dasana. So it's like let's see.
Here, let me read the trailer, the summary for this, I guess, because it's so small here. Asakusa Midori, right? This is where it starts.
That's Asakusa Midori.
Yeah, wants to create an anime. Oh, but she's too disheartened to make that first step by herself. By pure chance, she meets Mizusaki Tsubame, an up-and-coming socialite secretly dreaming of becoming an animator. Together with Midori's money-loving best friend Kanamori Sayaka.
And Kanamori means like lots of money.
Oh, of course.
So it's a fucking pun in itself.
Damn, the energetic trio slowly work towards making their ultimate world a reality. The first episode actually already released at this point, and as of right now, it got a rating of 8.13, so it's pretty high up there.
I recommend keep your hands off Isaac and Masaki use as Dragnet. The LP is also addicting.
Oh, okay. Really? Also, TSS, how did this catch your attention, by the way?
Just Science Sorrow, because I know Science Sorrow is a great studio.
Well, let's see what they made.
Oh yeah, let me take a look at that. If the
Devil May Cry Baby straight out the bat.
What?
I know that. Devil May Cry Baby.
Science Sorrow actually.
The Netflix film? I mean the series.
Science Sorrow also worked on Yokai Watch, the original series.
Yeah, the Netflix series. Yeah, Devil May Cry Baby.
Oh, and Ping Pong the animation too. That was one of the more interesting anime that came out back then.
Balls of Fear, the animation, pretty much.
Ping Pong. But the animation was the thing that really caught a lot of people's attention for the series. It's the art style and the animation for it. But Devilman Crybaby, already from that alone, I think it's safe to say that this is something definitely to worth giving a view at. So, somebody in the Twitch chat told me to please give this summary, to read this summary called Ishuzoku Reviewers. So you guys want to take a look at that?
Yeah, let's go. It's right on your screen to your right.
Yeah, okay. In our world,
Ishizoku Reviewers, yeah.
In our world, the human race constantly debates about several important issues, such as which girl is the best girl? How good is something as fapping material? Which fetish is the sexy? What the fuck?
All right, that's already a do not want. Bet you it's gonna air at fucking 2:00 in the morning.
Accompany these
2200.
Here we go. Accompany these great warriors as they present us with different girls, different opinions, different boners, and show us that the fantasy world may not be all that different from ours.
So wait a minute. This is like that fucking what
Monster Musume?
Not Monster Musume. It was like that fucking doujinshi I bought of fucking what was it? What the fuck is it? I've got to go up. Gotta go upstairs. And
I don't know whether to actually take a look at this or be concerned.
Okay, so I went to go look at the studio who made this. Passion, I think that's how you say it. First of all, the thing that caught my eye, High School DxD Heroes, they're on that list, man.
Oh, and Citrus.
Citrus too. Also, oh my god, they did Rail Wars too? Holy shit, they did Rail Wars.
One of my waifus is in there.
I know, right? Wait, which one is it? The red hair?
No, no, that
it's like an idol. It sounds like that Idol Master Dojinshi I bought at fucking C96. That's what the fuck it sounds like. Anyway.
Haruka Komi, Shoi Waizumi, Aoi Sakura. Dude, man. Rail Wars was the shit back in the day, man. I'm so mad that never got a second season. Also, I don't know if you noticed, Evie, but like during the TV release of the anime, they of course had to censor certain aspects of the anime. But in the Blu-ray release, they actually showed uncensored shit.
Oh, I know.
That's probably going to be the case.
And that uncensored stuff was high quality, my boy.
Yeah, that also means this fucking series that Ishizoku reviewers is going to be the same shit.
No, Rail Wars honestly is like its own thing. I'm not gonna.
But what I mean in terms of being edited for TV or not.
Oh, presumably it better.
Okay. Deji, her name is Nana Lita. She's the leader of the group.
Oh, her, yeah, not the main squad, like the side one, right?
Nope.
Man, she's also great too, man. She's personally, I'm more for the red hair chick. Okay, but anyway, moving along.
let's move on to the next one.
Okay, so there you go. We got Ishizoku reviewers. I just want to watch that just to see how stupid that is, honestly.
Yeah, I'll keep you on there.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty good AMV fodder, so I might want to check that out.
I don't know. You want a good AMV fodder? Here's a good one right here. This one is called Overflow, and just from looking at the poster itself, I have a lot of concerns for this anime.
I have lots of questions.
Okay, the first
also, you know, the big dead giveaway, 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah, it says here.
That's
Brother, are we really taking a bath together? And so, a forbidden bathing experience began. Me, my sister, and childhood friend, one man and two women, are sharing one bath. After involuntarily overflowing, the sister's secret love come out. This is a young romantic comedy that won't let you say it's over. Note, the standard TV version of the anime will debut on January 6th at 1 a.m. on Tokyo MX, while the complete version will stream on the Comic Festa Anime Zone website. This entry reflects standard TV version of the anime. Yeah, the first episode had already released, it seems.
Hold up, can someone shoot me a link, please? No, I'm kidding.
I need for resourcing purposes, educational purposes, as they say.
Okay.
Also, a lot of these titles are very long. Like Boku no Tonari ni Ankoku Akai Shin ga imasu.
Well, what else is new with these Japanese titles?
Oh, dude, man. Oh, you want to talk about that one? Let me go down here real quick. Let me show you a really good one right here because an OVA is coming out for it. Here we go. Besides Danmachi, I'm talking about the Sujo Kogeki ga Sentai Kogeki de Nikai.
That's the one that we had. It's Sujo Kogeki ga Zentai Kogeki de Nikai Kogeki no Okasan wa suki desu ka?
Yeah, that's got an OVA. First of all, that anime was pretty hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. The transitions were probably some of the best transitions I've ever seen in anime to date. Like, I love that shit.
It's a little bit of our guilty pleasure anime.
Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure. Yeah. And the fan service stuff isn't actually that fan servicey if you really think about it.
Not really.
Yeah, it's more the characters that really drive it forward that I really loved a lot. Of course, we got a lot of returning ones for the new season. You know, Boku no Hero Academia, Black Clover, One Piece, Boruto, Mairi Mashita Iruma-kun is the one you brought up before.
Yeah, Mairi Mashita Iruma-kun, yep. FGO, because everybody needs FGO in their life, said no one.
Yeah, I don't even know what FGO is.
Oh, yes. Hold on, go up. Niju Nin, let's see, that's Nanabu no Niju Ni. That's the one with Saliamaki in it. And that's coming out.
Where is that one?
22/7.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah, it's Nanabun no Niju ni. That's what it's called in Japanese.
TV anime series for Idol Group 2020/7 slated for January 20.
Yeah, that's what's the one with Sally Amaki in it.
Huh.
Yes. People don't know Sally Amaki. She's the Japanese girl that was originally from LA and caused like a lot of memes a couple of years ago.
Well, interesting.
Yes.
Now, another one I also want to give a shot as well, just because I love the artwork in itself. Murenase Seton Gakuen, I think that's how you pronounce it.
It's Murenase Seton Gakuen.
Yes, thank you for that, buddy. I can always count on you for giving proper translations for these things, because I know as hell I'm going to butcher the living shit out of it. So, Seton Academy, a school full of animals, where, thanks to population decline, there are fewer humans than any other creature. Mazamajin, an animal hater and the only human male in his class, falls in love with Hino Hitomi, the only female human. The moment he lays eyes her, however,
that sounds like Google Translate.
Yeah, right. The moment he lays eyes her, however, he soon finds himself entangled with various other creatures after he reluctantly joins the pack of Lanka the wolf, the other only member of her pack. I want to say the first episode is already out by this point, given that it was at 12:30. I want to say.
Yeah, it would have aired at 10:30 a.m. here.
All right, so I'm gonna give that a shot. It looks cute. It's a comedy/school anime, and also I love me fusion characters of like in different species merging together. And I'll get back onto that with you guys in regards to my thoughts on it. I hope it's good. I really hope it's a good one, because I need some good slice of life / comedy that just kind of throws you off guard, you know. So let's see, anything else here? What about the chat though? I'm curious about the chat. What about you guys in the chat? Is there any recommendations in particular that you guys had brought up here that you would like for us to talk about?
Actually, there's another recommendation I do want to bring up, and my friend told me about this upcoming anime from her experiences with the manga. It's called Jipaku Shonen Hanaku-kun.
Which you just scrolled past. Go down.
Right, it was right there next to Heya Camp.
Oh, okay, hold on. I went way too far down.
No, not.
Yeah, there we go. Jibaku Shonen Hanako-kun.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the whole, what was it, the toilet thing?
Yeah, like this haunted.
Yeah. Hanako-san is the toilet. Yeah, the toilet girl.
Okay, I've seen that promotional stuff on Anime NYC when we were there. I had no idea as to what relevance that thing had to offer at the time. It's really good? Is that what's going on here? Is the big twist that it's actually something that's going to be interesting to kind of give a shot at later down the road?
But yeah, that's another anime I'm looking forward to, only because just how much my friend is hyping about it.
Also,
Nice.
it's a late night anime, 158. So.
Yeah, and also the art in general just catches my attention.
Yeah, it's so distinctive. I love it.
So that means it's gonna be airing Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, or Thursday in the late morning. Yeah, it'll be 11:58 here.
Speaking of Monster Musume, it is the same studio that came up with that anime, as well as
Lurch?
Assassination Classroom.
Oh, dude, and also Danganronpa too. Oh my god.
And our anime of the year, KG, Astro Lost in Space.
No, this studio has W's on its belt, man. Holy shit, I'm looking at this list. It also has Asobi Asobase, which was probably the funniest anime of that year, man. Like, 2018 had some good ones. I mean, like, it had Grand Blue. It had Asobi Asobase. Dude, that year was phenomenal. Asobi Asobase was, like, one of my favorite comedy animes. Also, it did Saijaku Muhai no Bahamu as well. Dude, I love that anime. It's, like, one of my guilty pleasure anime. It's so good. Oh, my God.
We're going to be in good hands.
Yeah, I'm looking at this list. This is such a good category right here. Kanata no Astra, as you mentioned before. Oh man, Radiant as well. Konohana Kitan as well as also there as dude. This is you're right, Evie. We're in good hands. We have nothing to worry about as long as we got these folks here. Let me see if there's anything else in particular that's worth noting. Not that I'm seeing here.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but already just from looking at some of these, I can already sense we're in good hands kind of situation.
Yeah, so we're getting a comedy, supernatural, school, and shonen anime.
Done by that studio, dude. All right, good.
All right,
Wondering what you Dubcast got announced today. Really now?
Yeah, it did, as well as the dub trailer dropped.
Ooh, gonna give that a shot then. Maybe we need to go watch the first trailer dub anyway to see how it is. All right, so somebody asked us, okay, what would you like for us to give a shot at for recommendations? Well, we've already talked about a couple of them. I guess it's safe to say that the ones that I personally think everybody's super excited to look forward to the most is, well, for me anyway, Nekopara. For Eevee, and I'm assuming TSS too, the whole Hanako-kun as well, maybe? I don't know. Are you interested in trying to dash TSS? When you get
I will give it a shot just because, but I think I will go with the Nanabu no Nijuni because, like I said, Saliamaki.
Yeah. I also want to give that other one you talked about, Eizoke Niwa Teo desu na.
Eizoke Niwa Teo desu na.
That also sounds intriguing. The first episode is already out at this moment, so I'll give that a watch as well, just to see how it is. I'm going to definitely check out Ishizoku reviewers, just to see the stupidity behind this series. How did this get accepted?
Proceed with caution, please.
I will. Also, wait, what time is this coming out? At like 11 o'clock, according to this thing in Japan time?
Yeah, so that would mean it'll be Friday morning at 9 a.m.
And then Infinite Dendrogram. I have nothing in knowledge in regards to this series. Let me see. With some help from his experienced older brothers, embarks on an adventure into the world of Infinite Dendrogram.
Oh no, KG, don't do this. You're getting into another isekai anime. What are you doing?
It's not an isekai anime. It's more like, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of another anime that I watched that had the characters go into the world of the video game, but they can always come back out. Sword Art Online, I think is what it's called. I don't know.
Sort of. I mean, SAO. That and like Fate Grand Order, it's like you cannot pay me to actually give a fuck about them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just give that a shot just to see how it is. I'm not certain what I'm gonna get myself into personally, but I do need to see something, fantasy like. So I'm gonna try to give that a shot and I'll let you guys know in the future how good it might be. Yeah. Or maybe it might be better.
And also Springs. Remember, we got for the Yu-Gi-Oh people, Yu-Gi-Oh 7s, which is like
actually. Before we do transition to spring, one more anime that I do want to recommend for winter 2020. And it is called Riki ga Koi ni Ochida no de Shomei Shitemita. Scroll up KG.
Alright, let me see.
It's right, it's the at the very right next to Nekopara.
Okay, I see it. Yukimura Shinya and Himuro Ayame are two scientists that want to find out if love can be solved by scientific theory. These two scientists also have feelings for each other and want to be able to solve their feelings through similar... Oh my god, is this Kaguya-sama? Yeah. This sounds a lot like Kaguya-sama.
So that once again, the title for that is Rike ga koi ni ochita node shoumei shite mita. Because you have to roll it. So it's like it's like Rike ga koi ni ochita node shoumei shite mita. That's what it is.
All right. So yeah, this sounds an awful lot like Kaguya-sama. Have you given that anime a shot, guys?
What is it?
Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
Oh yeah.
This plot sounds an awful lot like it, except they're going scientific with us on this one.
And it's the same studio that brought us Grand Blue. And that one cat anime that you really love, KG.
No! Oh my god, my neighbor's a cat! Ah! Already gonna give this a shot. Oh my god, dude. This anime right here about the cat, I swear to god, is so underrated. Please, if you haven't watched that cat anime, give it a shot. I cried in some of these episodes because they go into some emotional shit, man. Because like the cat that you see here is actually a cat that lived out in the wild. And you see through his eyes, or her eyes, I should say, the adventures that the cat had to go through leading into the present timeline where now she is with an owner, and how these two are trying to communicate with each other in, helping each other out. So for like the series, one of the coolest things they do is that they have two perspectives go down in the same episode. So like the first half of the episode focuses on the main male character, Subaru, then transitions into the second half of the episode with the cat, Haru. And you see Haru trying to understand what the humans are doing and how it tries to, communicate back with the humans. It is a nice original series that I've really enjoyed. And I feel like a lot of people are not giving this the attention it had rightfully needed to deserve, man. It is really good. There, like I mentioned, there was one episode in particular made me bawl my tears regarding one of the Haru's sisters. Dude, that shit hurt me so hard when that revelation came out. Man, especially if you are like a pet owner, that shit will hurt you. Just saying. So, yeah, give it a shot. Highly recommend it. So,
all right.
Already, just from the fact that this is made by a studio that did Grand Blue, this Neighbor's a Cat anime, already I have good faith that this is going to be good anime. Now, another one I
think so too.
Another one I wanted to talk with you about is this one, Evie. Only just because I saw the name Silverlink and that caught my attention. Itai no wa iya nano de shitai no to long ass title the anime.
Yeah, I know. It's like Itai nano wa iya nano de bogyoroku ni kyofukuri shitai no to omoimasu. Right. See, even I can. You see, that's too fucking long. It's like, how the fuck do these people they fucking try to write out all that shit on a poster? It's like, God, it looks like you're fucking like putting like subway graffiti on some of these fucking posters.
I could imagine like the previous, like next time for Ite no wa ira, and then they try to pronounce the whole name, but like the preview cuts off halfway when he's trying to pronounce that shit because it's so fucking long. Yeah,
it's fucking long. I can't. It's like you can't even fucking say that in like fucking one breath.
No,
you have to take a fucking pause.
I feel bad for these people. All right, so let me read the summary real quick, and then I'll explain to Evie as to why I'm interested in this. Sure. After receiving an invitation from her friend Risa Shiromine, Kaede Honjo begins playing the VR MMO game New World Online as the character Maple. Lacking knowledge of the game, she allocates all her status points to defense. As a result, her movements are slow, she cannot use magic, and even gets attacked by the rabbits. However, she obtains a skill called Absolute Defense due to maxing out her vitality points, and a counter skill that kills in a single hit a mobile fortress-style novice with a poisonous skill that makes all attacks invalid and overrides all obstacles. She goes off to adventures disregarding her irregularities. And let me just turn that down real quick because phone call decided to come. Alright. The reason why I brought this up, Evie.
Because you're at fucking 12 o'clock.
I can think of some people. The only reason why I brought this up is because Silverlink is the studio behind this. And if you saw on my screen for just like a split second and you go over here, you'll find out that they were the ones responsible for Bakato Test Shogun. Dude, that anime. You know which one I'm talking about.
Bakato Test to Shogaku. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it is.
That anime.
Bakato Test.
Shokanji.
One of the first animes I've ever saw. I think it was like my third or second anime that I got into.
Yeah. They also did the Prisma Ilia series as well for the Fate / Khalid. Like, that was my first Fate series, honestly. The Khalid series.
Yeah. Oh, look at this, KG. Masume Kuno Revenge. That was your favorite rom-com, right?
I swear to God, I would have legit thrown my TV or my monitor off the window just because of episode 4 pissing me the hell off. Also, I noticed that they did Nurin too. Look. Oh my God, I didn't think they did Nurin.
Norin.
Yeah, the one where they go to like this school and then they have like this one teacher who's trying to act like she's 16, but she's like super old and everybody's just making fun of her. Dude, that shit is also great as well. I loved it. And then of course the World Cup that they referenced it with one of the girls. Shit had me dying. Oh my God, I'm already loving this list because oh my God, they also did Mira no Ayo-chan. Oh my God. Okay, I have to give this series a shot. I'll
give it a shot too.
Oh my God! They also did Sunoha. Oh my God! The Caretaker. Oh my God! How did I just know about the studio just now? Holy shit! They did some of my favorite anime throughout the years.
Wait, oh yeah, they did do the Caretaker anime. Holy
yeah,
shit.
I love that anime so much, man. That was like one of my favorites of like that year.
I love the ending.
Oh, dude, the ending was so comfy, man. Also, fuck. I know the one stain right now for them is the Masamune-kun revenge thing. Just ignore that. Like, focus on everything else, you know? Everything else is great. That's the only one, like, bad layer that they have.
Okay, KG, do you want me to give you, like, another big mess that Masamune-kun did?
Oh, please tell me. I need to hear this.
Okay, so you know how some animes pretty much like derive from mangas and they typically follow what occurred in the events of the manga. So on the OVA, right, they literally jump into to the final chapter.
Wait, what?
They jumped straight into the final chapter without any context. And like, okay, you see that girl right there with the blue-haired girl?
Yes, of course, her.
Yeah, so she happens to end up cutting her hair. No explanation, no context whatsoever. Just pretty much played out the last chapter.
What the what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Maybe it was good that I just stopped watching this anime in like episode 4.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing, yeah.
Oh my God. Shit like that pisses me the hell off, man. I'm just saying. And also, I recommend Overflow, everybody. First episode already came out. Let's give it a watch. Also, I'm like, as I end this stream, I'm also gonna give this Murenase Seton thingy a shot as well.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, Murenase. Okay, Murenase. Also, remember to see Mighty Mas, Inuma-kun. You have to fucking watch that. You'll be surprised.
Also, what's with these two here? Anybody else seen this?
You have Animal. Actually, that might be like a live adaptation.
No. It's meant to be this.
Okay.
But I think this is like the teaser poster.
Yeah.
And then this is the official poster because like all these characters that you see presented here are all based on the creatures that are here, except the one guy who is the only human there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to give this a shot as well then. I really want to see how this anime is going to be. Alright then, so folks, I guess with that being said, shall we go and wrap things up for tonight then? Alrighty then.
Sure.
I want to thank everybody so much for being with us here tonight. I know there was no new episode of Pocket Monsters that we could go and review, but we did do technically a review, well, TSS did anyway, for half of the series so far. For
Mighty Mas Inuma-kun, that's Demon School. It's like, you know.
Yes. Now, of course, we did not review any of the other anime because we're going to be saving that for later. We obviously have our anime edition to get into that topic, but I thought this would be the perfect opportunity for us to kind of go and focus on trying to talk about shows in particular that we should go give a shot at watching for this year. Because personally, to me, I had no idea what I should jump into for 2020. So I am a little bummed out that I didn't know anything, at least until today.
Yeah.
And thanks to you, Evie, and UTSS, there are a lot of good shows I want to watch. I want to watch that science anime. I want to watch the one about the kid who's going to make a manga and works with that one character who has a pun with money in their name. I want to watch that weird VMRMO, whatever it is. Nekopara, obviously. There's a lot of good things in 2020. I'm noticing that it's more focused on the slice of life genre and fantasy elements.
Because God forbid we need to be like fucking 5 isekais going at the same time.
Don't worry, that's where spring is coming in to help you with that one, buddy. I think anyway. I don't know. Let me see. Is there anything for spring 2020? Actually, did they ever announce anything for spring 2020? Yes. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. We got ReZero. We got Snafu season 3. Of course, everyone's excited for that. Oh my God, Dropkick is coming back for a new season. All right, that's exciting too.
Yeah, spring is going to be the mother load.
Oh hell yeah! I'm looking at this one already. I'm seeing a lot of good shit.
The funniest title out of that is Major second season.
Oh yeah, I see it right here.
That's a lot of seconds.
Yeah, how did they write it down?
I second that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sword Art Online, Shogeki no Soma, slideshow the anime. That's pretty much what it is. Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise second season is also coming back as well. That's going to be exciting. Violet Evergarden is also going to come out with the movie sometime in fall. So that's something to look forward to.
Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 because we need to have more decimals in our life.
Also, don't worry. It's the 4th and final movie of the Evangelion Rebuild movie series, whatever the hell that means.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had a release date for the 24th Conan movie. I got to go watch that one in Japan.
Yeah, so...
Also, Crayon Shinchan. It's like they have that every year, so...
Oh, I love this summary I'm reading right now for this. Look, the title for this TSS is so long it couldn't actually fit in the entire thing here for my anime list. It's so long.
Is it the ultimate game or something like that?
It's like Hamefuda, I reincarnated into an ultimate game as a villainess with only destruction flags. Destruction flag ultimate.
Yeah, it's like it's ultimate game no Hametsu flag shika nai. Akuyaku Reijo ni tensei shite shimatta. That's too fucking long. It's like how the fuck. It's like just imagine trying to buy the Blu-ray for that. You just run out of. Of course they're gonna make like a 2 or 4 syllable fucking word for it. But it's like, why the fuck do you name that shit that long?
Because
like,
yes.
Because yes. I mean, you can see the fucking poster. This shit takes like fucking 3 lines. It takes like half the fucking poster.
Also, just to make sure, guys, and as somebody mentioned, it is done by Silverlink, so you know that this anime is going to be in good hands as well, so that's good. But Evie, I know the one we're most excited about for spring 2020, Feel. For that. Snafu, man.
That's a must. We have to prioritize and put every single power into that one anime.
Yeah, that shit's gonna go for 2-hour discussions. We have to rewatch all of Snafu just to get our memory refreshed for that shit, man.
I might have to do that, but it's gonna be tough with during the middle of spring semester. But I'll try though.
Dude, and you know what makes me happy though? And you brought this up to my attention actually, thanks to you. The main singer who has done the first and second opening of Snafu is returning for season 3. And of course, the 2 best girls are going to be coming at it again with another ending song for Snafu season 3. I'm not ready, man. I'm not ready for this season, man. I am not prepared for what's going to go down. I'm still hurt by season 2's revelations. I don't even know what to think that's going to come out in season 3.
Yeah, and we're only 3 months away from that, so not that long of a wait anymore.
Indeed. Let's hope that the production value for this is going to be through the roof. I mean, they're getting everybody back for this. I feel like we're going to be in good hands for this one.
And I need to check some of that BGM back into my veins.
Ah, dude, the one, oh my god, there's one song in particular where it takes like the second opening and does like a calm melody of it. That shit hits me right there in the Kokoro.
Best that was Seal of all time.
When's our quintuplet season 2 though? Dude, I don't care about season 2. I already checked the manga chapters that came out recently.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that, buddy. I mean, yeah, I won't get into it because I know some people haven't caught into that stuff yet.
We don't cover manga regardless.
Yeah, except when we do, but we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of manga, actually, there's one thing that we forgot to fucking mention.
Manga?
Dogasu posted on his site about the first few chapters of the Pocket Monsters 2019 manga that's being serialized in Korokoro at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And
we're getting localization at any point? No? Okay.
No. but he did write up the differences between. He said that chapter 1 covers like episodes 1 through 3, and the second chapter covers episodes 4 through 6. So he says that he has on his website the differences between the anime and the manga, and there are quite a few differences, and you guys should check that out. So yeah, good time to read manga.
You know what I also noticed as well, because this was one of my favorite light novel series. Like, yeah, I never thought I would ever get into a light novel series with any book. But the one that got me into the light novel genre was the Slime manga, or Slime light novel. And I'm not talking about the Slime novel with, like, Rimuru, the slime. No, I'm talking about the witch.
Oh.
Who beat slimes up for, like, 300 years and came out as max level. That was confirmed to get an anime sometime this year, I think. But so far, we have no announcements as to when it's coming out. And I'm a little bummed out that so far we don't know if it's coming out in springtime. And I think I might have to wait all the way till summer. And if that's going to be the case, my heart's going to hurt waiting till that moment. Because it's like one of my favorite light novel series. In fact, it's the only light novel series anyway. So that's why it's my favorite. But I'm really hoping for good shit out of it. I really, really loved it a lot. So,
also, another piece of news that I think we should probably bring up. Coming in October 2020, the second season of The Promised Neverland. And how fitting would it be to have it around Halloween?
Oh, that series is messed up, buddy.
Not only will you get tricks and treats, but you also get some human food on your plate.
Alright, well, let's call it a wrap then, why don't we? Once again, I want to thank my pals here who are joining me tonight. Of course, none other than Alpha Evie and our boy TSS Killer in this mix. So, thank you guys so much for being with me on this call tonight. Thank you guys all so much for this dropping of the water bottle that just happened in the background there as well. Thank you to the viewers for joining us here tonight. Hope you guys had a fun time tonight and heard our rambles go on for the past 2 hours for anime. Of course, next week we will return back into our regularly scheduled Pokemon anime discussions because that's when the next episode drops. I'm a little bummed out, honestly, because I was kind of hoping for us to continue the episode count of the PokePod series to mix with, like, the episode count. But now that we're going to be doing session, 8? For next week? 9 for next week? And then the episode's 8? It completely throws me off, man. So shit, now we need to take a break sometime later down the road. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so
we're gonna be somewhere because remember I gotta go to Japan for fucking 2 weeks. So
yeah, we'll see something. We'll see what happens. But that'll be when the day comes. That'll be future me's problem. But yes, so thank you guys again for being with us here tonight.
We're doing Shield tomorrow.
Yes.
So remember to do that. Remember tomorrow night.
We are going back. Finally, we got to complete Shield. I have to complete this because after that, we got to complete our playthrough of Emerald, which then we will go and finish the final playthrough of the GBA series with the rerun of Pokemon Fire Red. And this one is going to be a little interesting because I'm taking a little interesting direction for this new one. So I hope you guys look forward to that as well, which will all be uploaded on Tyrone's channel. So you'll understand soon enough when that time comes. But until then, folks, my name is KG Prestige. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. And we will talk with all of you guys later in whatever video we make. Take care, everybody. Go on.
Yeah, sorry. And don't forget, you guys, as it stands, me and KG will be doing another anime podcast this Friday. Be sure to join us as we wrap up the fall and 2019 anime in general. So we got a lot to catch up on. So hopefully you guys will be there for some more anime.
If you guys enjoyed our anime talk, look forward to it later this week. We can't wait to talk with you more about that soon enough, and hopefully it's going to be a good one. So until then, folks, once again, take care, everybody, and as always, have an awesome day.